Hey guys, I am back with more element readings. However, I do want to address something really quickly for my Lucla fan base followers. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of people asking me when I'm going to post about Luke and Nicola again. And the short answer is I'm not right now, and I have no idea when I will. Okay. The reason for this is because I have been getting very heavily pressed upon by my spirit guide to not do that at this time. He's been warning me that our readings are not safe right now. Okay. There are certain players that are watching us readers, are going and following and watching the different readings that we are posting, looking for information, ammunition, you say ammunition, even a game plan of some kind. Okay, but they're using the information that we're putting out as readers, and they're even going so far as to joining different forums, members only type things to get that information. There's an air of desperation here. Okay, and I refuse to be part of it. Okay, I'm not going to do that, and my spirit guide is encouraging me not to do that. Okay, that what we post right now is not safe and can and will be used against them in a court of law. Not really, but no. Anyways, the second reason is I have been reading on them. Okay, I've been doing quite a few readings on them here lately, and the stuff that I've been getting is, oh my God. Okay, and it is very sensitive, oh my God, stuff. Okay, and I will not post that shit publicly. Will not do it at all, regardless of who the fuck is watching. I will never post that shit. There are some things that are just too sensitive and are just, honestly, are nobody else's fucking business. Okay, and so yeah, I have a little thing called ethics, and I will not do that. I do not believe that Luke or Nicola would appreciate me putting this shit out there. I doubt seriously they want this going around the fan base for our fucking entertainment. It's their lives. It's not our fucking entertainment. We have to draw a line somewhere, okay? And I'm drawing the line right the fuck here, okay? With this information, because my God, yeah, fuck that. I'm not putting that shit out there. However, Luke, Nicola, if either one of you happen to be listening to this, which I highly fucking doubt you are, but if you are, and you would like to know this information, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I do prefer you hit me up on Instagram because then at least know it's you. And I will be more than happy to give you a personalized reading, okay? I will go the whole 9 yards and give you everything. I think you'd really want to know what I've been picking up, honestly. So yeah, if this comes across your page and you go, hey, I want to know this information, hit me up. But as for the rest of you guys, tough shit. You ain't gonna fucking hear it from me, okay? And so far I haven't heard anybody else coming out with it, so I think the secret is safe with me for now. Secrets. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, I have too much respect for Luke and Nicola, guys. This shit's not gonna fucking happen. So... Alright, well anyways, let's get into these element readings. These are for you guys. These are specific for you. And this you definitely can know. Alright. Alright guys, so this reading is for the water signs. That's your Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now remember, this can be your sun, your moon, your rising, and even your Venus. So if for some reason something in this does not resonate with you, if like none of it resonates with you, try checking out one of your other signs. Sometimes we identify more with, let's say, our Venus sign. You know, that happens a lot. Maybe this might be your Venus sign that you associate more with. Okay, so check out those. If you don't know what those are, you can easily go online. Lots of websites which you can visit to get that information. You just plug in your birth date, your place of birth, and your time of birth, and you'll get all that information. It's pretty easy. So, Okay, so this is for the month of April for our water signs. And so, as you can see, I'm doing this a little differently. Okay, I'm gonna incorporating a couple different methods of reading. Okay, we've got our tarot cards. I've got Lenormand cards, and we've also got different oracles that we're going to be incorporating in this reading. Okay. So at the top here, this first row. This row represents your subconscious talking to your conscious mind. So this is what your subconscious is trying to tell you, water signs. All right, so what we have here is, well, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Nine of Wands, and the Star. So originally I was only trying to go for 2, but I had 2 others that popped out. And yeah, it makes sense, honestly, when you put it all together. So what I'm seeing here is you're going through some kind of a breakup, or you will be going through a breakup here in the month of April. This is this is a time in your life when you're going to be feeling a lot of sorrow and unhappiness. I wish I had better news for you, but I don't, unfortunately. This is you're going to be going through a hard time. The Ten of Swords is all about betrayal and endings, and it could be the ending of a lot of things, but it does feel like this is a relationship ending, potentially. Now, this is a general reading. I'm not focusing solely on relationships this time around. I know generally on most of my readings I have, but this one I'm not. This is supposed to be a general one, but this definitely looks like it is focusing on your relationships, because this definitely looks like a relationship that's coming to an end. But yeah, so you're going through a period of pain and loss, and however, I will say you do have some good things in here. So the Nine of Wands and the Star actually give me a little hope for you in your future, where you're going to be definitely be going through a breakup and feeling depressed and having that loss on you. The Nine of Wands and the Star together, I mean, you're looking at something that's going to give you hope. You're going to receive hope. The Star definitely talks about, the Star encourages you to not hold on, okay, and instead to move forward onto a new path, basically to learn from your experience and make better choices and do something different in the future. Don't allow this loss, this breakup, to hold you back from growing, and she's encouraging you to find your new path of happiness, essentially, okay? The Nine of Wands is all about, you've been defeated, you had, a rough go, okay, but you can still find happiness. You put up a good fight, you had a good fight, you've been through the battle, but there is hope on the other side of this, okay? So it's not all's lost. I mean, it is for this relationship, but not for you, okay? So keep that in mind. I do have a bunch of clarifying oracles from my Intuit Oracle deck that came with this. And, so what I'm getting is, again, I feel like there's going to be a time where you're going to need to forgive yourself, forgive someone else as well, and try to seek some inner peace, okay? Rise above the situation that you're currently in. There is freedom here, okay? So, yeah, it may seem bad right now, but this is a source of freedom for you. This is your chance out, okay? I'm also kind of getting karma. Got the ring here, and with this, honestly, karma's coming to mind. Yes, the partnership because this is a relationship that's coming to an end. But karma and closure, I really feel like there's something here, there's karma here at play, okay? And I'm feeling not good karma, I'm feeling bad karma coming to play here. And I do feel like this breakup could be quite public. So it may be something that plays out on social media, okay? Try to minimize that as much as possible for your own sake. That's my advice. Try not to, if you have to stay off social media, stay off social media. You know, don't get on it, because I do feel like there may be some people who take pleasure in this, you know, and they'll make your life hell. So just stay off social media altogether. Don't engage with people. Yeah, definitely stay off it. The letter here tells me, yeah, honestly, the letter, again, kind of goes with the garden here. I do feel like this is something that's going to be talked about quite publicly. So your circle of friends, or maybe people, maybe you're very social, maybe you're well known, I don't know. But people are going to be talking your business, basically. So again, my advice, stay off social media for a while. Let this shit all blow over. And I do feel like, yeah, if you are not, if you're a female, this could be the male here, could be your partner doing the breaking up, potentially, okay? And that might be why you're getting so much attention. Maybe it's, again, maybe he does it in a very public manner. I don't know. But, yeah, there's definitely a male coming through in this. So either you're a female, or you're a male with a male counterpart, or there's a male responsible for putting your information on blast. So either way, there is a guy who is coming through pretty prominent here regarding this whole breakup. So yeah, I would keep an eye out for that and try to avoid any further scrutiny that you can. Avoid social media wherever you are able to. Okay, so this next section down here, now these are Lenormand cards. This right here is what is hidden, okay? What is hidden, or what, this could be something that you might be trying to hide, or might be just kind of something about yourself that you're not quite aware of fully, or it's hard to say, okay? It is something that is hidden, either from you, from yourself, from others, maybe something you try to keep hidden, or just the shadow side of yourself, okay? I know that's a lot, but that's what kind of this is. So what we have here, we have the Tower, we have the Tree, and we have the Bear. The Tree is your center card, that is your focal point, and that usually tends to work, tends to focus on health issues, okay? So what I'm getting here is, the Tower talks about an institution, a health institution. So maybe a hospital, and the Bear and the Tree together. Honestly, I'm getting like an eating disorder. Does that make sense? An eating disorder. So it's possible that either you have been hospitalized, or you will be hospitalized, or you may seek professional help, institutional help with an eating disorder. But I do feel like there is some kind of an eating disorder that is causing you problems that you are not wanting people to be aware of. But it can cause health issues later down the line if you are not careful. And this does come from a place of extreme shallowness. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but that is kind of what was coming on in the cards when I was looking it up. It talks about maybe being too shallow about your appearance. You're obsessed with your appearance. And that's part of the problem here. You're so obsessed with your own appearance that you're willing to put yourself in harm's way in order to keep your appearance what you think it should be. You're so afraid of maybe putting on a couple extra pounds that you're willing to like either starve yourself or purge, binge and purge. Ooh. But I do see you seeking medical assistance for this at some point in time, and maybe you have already and you're just embarrassed about it, but it is something that does affect you on the regular. Okay, it really does affect you. It all kind of boils down to a mental problem. Okay, it's I know this is something that needs to be addressed. Okay, it needs to be addressed by a professional. Because I say the word shallow, but it's not necessarily just that. This is an obsession. You're so concerned about your outer appearance. You put so much value on your outer appearance. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And because of that, you go to some extreme lengths in order to preserve your body and the way that you want it to look, and the way that you view it as, or the way you think is attractive. And so, yeah, I if you're not already seeing a medical professional like a psychiatrist or a therapist of some kind, I would highly recommend doing so. Okay, to seek help for this mentality before it gets so bad that you are hospitalized. Okay. So again, this doesn't mean you're necessarily in the hospital. It could mean that you're seeking professional help, institutional help, which means a therapist of some kind, a psychologist, some kind of actual help. Highly recommended. Do it. You don't have to tell people this. You can keep that secret all you want, okay? But address this shit. Don't let it go unchecked, okay? Don't hide it from yourself. Okay, maybe you're lying to yourself, maybe you're not wanting to acknowledge it, but it is a real problem, okay, and it needs to be addressed immediately. Okay, so whatever you're doing, go get it taken care of. Go talk to a doctor. Go address this shit. Okay, it's time for you to acknowledge the shit in your life that is causing you problems, and that is a very big problem. That mentality, that's a psychological problem, okay, and it needs to be addressed immediately before you hurt yourself. Okay, all right, over here. Oh Jesus. All right, sorry. This is your challenge for April. Oh, I wish it was better. I really do. I'm so sorry. I don't control this stuff though, and I feel like I'm the bearer of bad news, because that seems to be the theme of the day for my water signs. I'm just going to be the bearer of bad news, and you're just going to have to suck it up, buttercup, because this is your life. This is all your own doing. So I'm just putting it out here for you to, take note of. Okay. All right, so again, we've got little Lenormands, okay, and we've got, I actually drew some clarifiers with this one here, because I really wanted to know what the fuck this was talking about. Okay, so we have the grave, we've got the letter, and we have the cross. Bad news and hard news. If I was just to read these exactly as they are, the simplest answer is you got some bad news that's going to be really hard news. But it does go into more details. So this is news about an ending, or news that will cause an ending. That makes sense. So there's some news that is coming out some bad news that is coming out that is going to cause an ending in your life. Okay. An ending to something in your life, and it's going to bring about a lot of sorrow and regret. This is some kind of information, okay? This is information that's going to cause you to lose, to have a loss, and to be left heartbroken, essentially, okay? So I wanted to find out what the fuck this was talking about, and so I drew some of my Intuit oracles, and this is what I got. So, yep. Jesus. Okay, so definitely see an obstacle, a detour. This is something that's going to disrupt your life, throw you off the course of where you want to be. And yeah, not good. Okay, this is definitely going to throw you off your course. Like you have things set in motion the way that you want it to be, and this is going to disrupt everything. All your plans, everything that you put into motion, all your plans are getting completely foiled. Oh, all your efforts. So keep feeling all your efforts are getting foiled, Okay, we got the clover here. Now, what's sticking out to me the most in the clover here is these words: unexpected rendezvous and a fling. I really feel like this is something that is what the news is about. It's about an infidelity, about a deception, a betrayal of some kind. And it does have to do with that, something, a fling. Ooh. Yeah, a discovery, breakthrough. This is being revealed. Okay. Nothing stays hidden forever. Okay. Things that you think you've done in the dark. Okay. Things that you do in the dark. Things that you think are hidden and are never going to come to light. Yeah, no. These things never stay hidden for long. Okay. They don't stay hidden for long. And I get the distinct impression that this is your doing. This is you. That's not your partner. That's you. And that's why you're feeling the loss and the heartbreak. You got... It isn't good. This isn't good. It just isn't good. Sorry, I wish I had better news for you, but your secrets are getting revealed, essentially. Whatever you've done in the dark is being revealed. So, again, that karma, where's the karma at? I had karma up here earlier. Where the fuck did karma go? Karma, there it is. Karma. Again, that's coming around. What goes around comes around. What you put out into the universe is what you eventually get back. It is not good karma. I told you from the get-go, this did not feel like good karma. This is bad karma. This is bad karma revisiting, okay? You can only screw people over so much. You can only do things like this so much before shit catches up to you. And that shit's catching up with you in the month of April, water signs. I'm sorry, but then again, I am not the one who did it. I'm just the messenger. So don't shoot the messenger. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, there's not much more I can do about that. All right. This section here, this is about your work or finances. Okay. This is what this talks about, is your money, financials, so on and so forth. And yeah, so we've got, again, these are Lenormands. You've got the male, you've got the fish, and we have the ring. And what I'm seeing here is that you have tried to basically, either you've tried to hitch yourself to a wealthy man, okay, or you have struck up a business agreement with a wealthy man, okay. But either way, there's some kind of agreement, some kind of contract involved with this man here, okay? And he's got money. He's a man who has money, and this is a way for you to try to earn money as well. Like, you wanted money, okay? You wanted his money, but you also wanted money of your own. So you're trying to hitch yourself to this person in order to make money as well, okay? So I don't know if this is like a sugar baby, sugar daddy type scenario, like you want to be a kept woman or a kept man or whatever the fuck you want to be, like, but you basically wanted to connect with this person because this person has money and power or influence of some kind. And I see that more down here in the clarifying cards that we have. Again, there's networking involved here. There is a spotlight. There is some kind of some kind of attention being drawn to you as a result of what you have here. Okay, this is all you got. Spotlight coming out twice here. Okay, you've got the networking, you've got fame, you've got publicity. Yeah, I mean, this is all about you gaining like attention. You want attention. You want to be envied, and you want all this stuff plus money and materialistic stuff. Yeah, and again, I see the romance here because I really feel like this could be your partner, your current partner, or the one that shit's coming to an end with. Just saying. That, yeah, like you hitched yourself to this person thinking this person is going to elevate you. Okay. Yeah, but look at that fantasy. It's just a fantasy. Yeah. And again, it's a distorted view. It's a distorted mindset, really. It is so fucking ridiculous. Come on, it's 2025. Okay? You don't need some man to elevate you, whether you are a female or a male. You don't need some man to elevate you. You work your ass off and you do that shit yourself. You earn that stuff. Okay? You be the boss bitch that you know you can be, and you do it on your own. You don't do this shit. You'll always regret that. Okay, even if it does give you a little bit of a leg up, everybody is going to just go, oh, you only got it by getting on your back. You know, nobody, come on, man. What the fuck? You don't sleep your way to the top. That shit's like 1970s bullshit. This is 2025. We don't do that shit anymore, okay? We work hard for what we have, and we own that shit, okay? And that is just really outdated mentality. That is just ridiculous, okay? And that's the shit that gets you hemmed up and disappointed and crying and looking like a goddamn fool. All right, so that's bullshit. But yeah, anyways, what you thought was going to be elevating you actually does not elevate you at all. It ends up holding you back. And yeah, ultimately you're gonna get dropped on your face. Okay, you feel trapped. And in fact, I feel like you were trying to trap him. Okay, you're trying to trap him. You tried to entrap his ass. Okay, now you know what you did. I think I know what you did. And let's just say, I've done other readings on water signs. We've been over this. And if anybody's watched the other water signs, it's pretty fucking clear what this water sign did. And I don't know why I keep getting the same damn water sign coming through. But you're not learning your lesson or whatnot. But either way, the shit's blowing up in your face. So whatever. It is what it is. Okay? But there's a purging coming, and eventually this shit's going away. Sorry. This is what it is. Okay? Oh, God. Okay. Now, normally I only do the 3, but my spirit guide was like, oh, no. We have more to talk about than just that. He was like, busy, please be fucking for real. 3 is not going to do it with this water sign. So, we went back and had to draw some more because my spirit guide was not having that shit. Alright, so what we got here, we've got a run, a hell of a run here, 7-card run. We've got the house, we've got the tree, we've got the cross, we've got the crossroads, we've got the snake, we've got the bouquet, and we have the mice. Whoo, okay. So let's see. Seeing basically, so your domestic situation, so the domestic environment, the domestic health, whatever it is with the domestic situation, is basically, yeah, it's ending. And it's by fate. I mean, it's fated. Again, karma. This was never meant to happen. I keep feeling like a karmic relationship. This is quintessential karmic relationship stuff. And I mean, God, yeah, this is 100% a karmic relationship. And guys, if you're watching this and you want to know what a fucking karmic relationship is, go to my, go on my TikTok. on my, was it my shared ones I've, videos I've shared of other people's stuff. I don't know how fucking terminology for this shit. I'm old. What the fuck? Anyway, so for that particular, go to that one anyways. And there is 2 videos that talk about, karmic relationships, one from the masculine and one from the feminine perspectives. And holy shit, like seriously, go watch it. That is the most perfect example of a karmic relationship laid out that I've ever heard. Okay, like totally worth listening to. And it's coming to mind right now as I'm looking at this, because this is what this is looking like. This is this relationship. Okay, and it's possible that you guys lived together at one point in time. I don't know if you currently live together. But either way, it feels very domestic. It's a relationship. It's probably a long-term relationship where your families all know each other and shit like that. Well, this shit's coming to an end. That's what I'm getting. It's coming to a fucking end. And then, let's see. Going on here, there's also a very necessary decision, or what felt like a necessary decision. That's what it is. What I'm seeing here, what's causing this end, and I feel like that's what this is. Normally we have like, the way this is like present or past with the future, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting a, this is what's going to happen, and this is the reason fucking why, essentially. Well, some of this is. But yeah, so I see like you felt a decision was necessary, okay? And this decision was a decision where you used manipulation and lies and deceit to try to nail down your love interest, okay? Like, yeah, you're trying to keep this person through deception, through lies, okay? You made this decision to do this. And because of this decision to lie and manipulate your love interest here, this love is gone, okay? This is the mice here talk about decay, okay? Loss and decay of a relationship, okay? And this is something you caused. You did this, okay? Don't blame anybody else but yourself. You're mad and you're sad and you're like, oh, whose fault is this? Whose fault is it? Oh my God. And you want to blame somebody. Go pick up a goddamn mirror and look in the mirror. You're the reason why this happened, okay? Again, you can only lie and deceive someone so much before that shit catches up with you. Karma, 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 karma. Gotta get that shit right, man. Okay, we got some clarifiers down here just to kind of keep going through. Again, backfire. Ooh, that is so fucking right. This shit is backfiring in your fucking face so hard right now. Or it will be in the month of April. Backfiring in your fucking face. So hard. Sorry, but you know, I've been seeing this. Guys, I've been seeing this now for how many fucking readings? This has been coming through, reading after reading after reading for water signs. So I don't know who this is. I don't know who you are, but goddamn, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna add this water sign to my prayers, because my God, dude, chick, girl, whatever, whoever you are, it could be multiple of you. Because especially considering this is a general reading for this sign, this tells me this could be multiple people doing the same shit. That's, dude, I'm like shaking my fucking head here. Ugh, this is bad shit right here. Okay. Again, we've got uncontrollable forces here. It's maybe it might feel unexpected to you, but honestly, you did. It's something that has been building up. This is something that, has already been put in motion. You can't stop this either. I feel that very strongly with this. You cannot stop this. Just like an avalanche, there's no stopping an avalanche. Once an avalanche starts, there is no stopping it. So there's no way to prevent this from happening. I'm sorry. I don't know if you think you can get ahead of this for some reason. Maybe you can stop it from happening. No, there is no stopping this from happening. The wheels are already in motion. So yeah, no, there's no stopping this. Sorry, I hate saying it, but at the same time, it is what it is. There's no stopping this. And again, cross and the cross. These are, again, this deck, the Intuit oracles, they have Lenormand deck in built inside of it. So you'll see different Lenormand cards in this particular deck. And it's interesting how they come out sometimes with them. I had that happen in another reading. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I find that interesting. It came out with the cross. Yeah, again, bad omen. This is, again, memories. These are things you did already. This is something you already did. Again, strategic planning, dominoes. And all I can think about is the dominoes falling, like the cause and effect. The dominoes are falling. Butterfly effect. Look at that chain reaction. There is no stopping. Just like the avalanche, there is no stopping this. This is already in progress. Okay, this is already happening. Honestly, I would be willing to bet that this message going to, I believe it's going to go to your partner. I believe that message is already en route. If they have not already heard it, they will be hearing it, and there's no stopping it. Okay, that information is coming out. Okay, there's no way to stop this. And then we got the boomerang. Now, when I actually wrote on the boomerang card, because when I saw the boomerang, this is the very first thing my spirit guide kind of yelled at me, and that it makes sense to me. Okay, regardless of whatever else is on here, this is what this means. What comes around goes around. Karma. That is karma coming through. Okay, so yeah, that is ooh, baby, that is some heavy shit right there. Oh god. Okay. All right, last section here. This is the advice. This is advice that I've received from my spirit guide for you. Okay, so this is advice from my spirit guide to you. Here we go, so it's not so got glare from my light. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, we've got Knight of Swords, King of Swords, we've got the Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Magician. And essentially what this is you just need to face the situation you've created and acknowledge you're doing. Okay? Acknowledge what you did. Okay? Acknowledge your wrongdoings. Okay? Accept responsibility. That's what this is. You're supposed to take responsibility. Accept it. Okay? Own up to that shit. Okay? It doesn't do you any good to like deny it, because the evidence is going to be there. The truth is coming out. So own that shit. Own up to it. Make amends for it. Apologize. And then if you look down here, you've got the Hermit, you've got the Four of Cups, and the Magician. And I really feel like this is my spirit guide giving you the advice to take some time away to reflect on who you really want to be. You know, like, who is it that you want to be? You know, how do you want to go forward in your life? You know, like, again, like, karma is a very real thing. And I really feel like this situation is going to cause you to do some major introspection. And it's needed. You need to kind of go within and start reevaluating, you know, reevaluating what you want. This is all about reevaluating, you know, what is it that you want in life? Okay. Who do you want to be in life? Like, who are you really? You know, what version of you do you want to be? Do you want to be someone that you can respect? Someone that you can actually like? You know, and then, you know, manifest that shit. Okay? This is an opportunity for you to grow and for you to change, to be someone new. Okay? So take take this L, because it is a very big fucking L, and make something good out of it, okay? Make yourself better as a result, okay? Learn some shit. All right. Let's get you some Akashic Records. I actually got 3 of them this go around, so we'll just quickly go through these. Okay. First one here we have is walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. That's fucking true. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen the way we hope or want. Isn't that fucking true? Definitely apparent here. Okay, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. I totally believe that. I feel like getting out of this situation will be the best thing for you. And you can start new. Be a better person next time, you know? Next relationship, be a better person. Okay, the last one here is self-doubt. You're questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now's the time to break free from this limiting pattern. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I drew a couple of these. These were kind of fun. Let sit happen to you. Not shit, let sit happen to you. Sit happens. Okay, that's that hermit. Time to do some introspection and maybe do some little bit of meditating. Okay. Next one here is to chill, try an ice cube. To chill, try an ice cube. To become more fluid, add wine. That's cute. Okay, last bit. Let's get some letters here. Some letters here. Okay. Alright, Spirit, can you give me a couple letters that resonate with this particular reading? Parties involved, maybe? Okay, I see the letter P coming through. P. Alright, can we get a couple more, please? I see, what is that? It's the letter K. Okay. The letter, looks like A. And, well, it's still moving, so probably N. Yep, so A and N. And one more, please, and we'll call it a day. Alright, the letter R. Alrighty, guys. I hope you got something out of that. I hope this was informative for you. I hope that if this did resonate with you, that you take this all to heart and make some changes. Do better, okay? Alright, guys. As always, be blessed, bless others, and take care.